So United came in and bought the club in the summer of 23. And we embarked upon 23-24. We'd invested £15 million in the stadium. So we invested significantly in all the hospitality lounges. Some of them hadn't been changed since, I think, the 1980s. One of them was called the Jasper Carrot Suite, and I think it hadn't been changed for about 40 years. That's now the Garrison, which is our 1920s gangster, Birmingham gangster pub, and it's got a real vibe and an atmosphere in it. And so we wanted to raise the standard of hospitality. We brought in new caterers and we brought in global folk. All of my team say the handheld is really helping them. It means that people can take orders at the table, they automatically get through. By the time the servers almost walk back to the bar, the drinks are already starting to be prepared. In the stadium, where it is literally contained, there's 28,000 people who want to be able to get everything they want to get in about a 6-hour window. Every second matters. And so we're not scared of being able to invest in technology to be able to help make that experience work. And what we've seen is that all of this has helped to increase our revenue per fan. I was involved in doing the original due diligence, and I was horrified at how little money was being spent by the fans at this club before we took over. But what we now know from comparisons with other clubs in the Midlands through our catering company is that I think we sold far more pints of beer here than many other larger grounds in this region, in this country. Rather than turning up at 3 minutes to 3, they're turning up 3 hours beforehand. And what they're saying is, we see the investment you're putting in the club and we want to give something back. So rather than drinking some of the local pubs, I'm coming here 3 hours before and I want to be here because of the atmosphere and the enjoyment of it. Now that brings challenges because everyone wants their beer served, in under a minute and all those, situations. And so we have to make sure that the line gets cleared quickly, that the people who are serving are friendly and approachable, but also that all the transactions can happen quickly. We're a cashless stadium, so it has to be a quick, simple tap and go. And so the efficiency on everything, if we don't get it right, slows the whole lines down and leads to disappointment. We opened the fan park at the start of December. So we built the fan park with a roof on. We can host about 1,200 fans in there. We've made there to be a community area so that the parents can come in and their kids can come in and do various activities and enjoy the whole experience. What we're looking at is, this is not just about 90 minutes of football. This is about a whole day's experience for all the family. So self-order was something we put in. We believed it would work. We spoke to experts like yourselves, and our attitude is, great, let's give it a go. And we put it in and we've seen customer satisfaction. They learn how to use it very, very quickly, and it accelerates the time. And it's also meant that we've been able to put it in place without taking up quite as much space. You put them along in the walls and you don't have to have room for people to serve them behind it. You don't have to store all the glasses. It's all automated. And from an innovation point of view, we think we've only just got started. We think there's a lot more that we can do together to innovate, improve the speed of service and the time. We know our fans, they want to get in the ground quickly, they want to be able to have something to eat and something to drink, go to the bathroom, enjoy the game, and they want to do that when they want to do it and not have to queue up. My background is from a consumer technology business. So, I worked at Microsoft for 9 years. So data ran our whole business. I was horrified about how little data we had when I first came here. But what we always used to say was data's at the base level. Then you have to have good analysis of it. The analysis needs to bring insights, and then you're enabled to make good management decisions. If you haven't got the data or the analytics or the insights, you're then making guesses. And sometimes those guesses are right because of experience and what you've been able to learn over your career. But it doesn't, it's no substitute for having good data and good analytics. And so for us, data is fundamentally important. We've started on the journey. We've got far more than we ever used to have, but it really is the secret for helping us work out what it is we need to do.